I said I would be back soon, bringing some spoken word as something new to this channel and a passion of mine that I am now giving myself permission to explore once again, but in a way that is authentic to who I am, to why I do what I do. And this piece has been cathartic, to say the least, to stay true to all of that. Firstly, I want to start with a dedication. Not only is this piece extremely important to me, but whilst I was crafting it, I was thinking about someone that has been instrumental on my journey. So this piece is dedicated to Otep Shemaya, a visionary, wordsmith, warrior, and sacred vessel. Otep is a channel for truths, those too fierce for the fainthearted, and she is a destroyer of illusions who reminds us to transmute rage into ritual, pain into poem, and silence into sound. These words poured through me in devotion, birthed from the beautiful battle of bearing the creative fire, a sacred affliction. Otep, in that holy ache, your voice has been a lighthouse, a weapon, and a shield. You have given shape to what many of us barely dare to express. You have been an invocation both in and of yourself, and one that has saved and ignited countless souls, mine amongst them. And for all of this, you have paid a price. Behind your eyes is the toll of the most misunderstood path that I know. I see you, and I walk it too. May this resonate with you as your words have done with me, as an echo in the same cathedral of sacred defiance. May it be received as an offering at the feet of the fire that you have roared into, carried, and carved a legacy through. For me, this was the energetic permission to honor the gift of darkness, regardless of how much light I embody and encourage to bring forth in others. I do not fear the truth within, and that is what you have taught us. So for every syllable, every scream, and every spell, from every cell in me and the spaces in between, I offer eternal gratitude, reverence, and rebellion. SS4L. Invocation of the Artist is not a poem. It is a ritual text, a call to the wild and treacherous path of the creative who sees beyond the veil. It speaks to a very specific cast of crafters, written for those whose perception is both a gift and, at times, a heavy weight. It speaks directly to the soul of the artist mystic, the one who walks through the world, not just observing it, but translating it into colour, line, form, dance, and verse. This invocation serves as a sacred mirror for the visionaries who find themselves suspended between worlds, half here and half somewhere else, where pigments hum with cosmic electric residue, and where words arrive with the harsh bite of truth. It is for the ones who cannot help but see the architecture in the invisible mundane, for whom body becomes altar, pen becomes blade, and words become flesh, where art becomes a consecrated space and shadow is not cast out, but honoured, housed, whispered with, and transmuted. This text invites the listener into a solemn vow to create not from ego, but from the deep listening, to be a sacred conduit of the void, to meet the ancient ache of the tormented and gifted, and to shape it with reverence. It speaks honestly of the tangible dread that to create is also to summon. And to summon is to be forever changed. Yet it also bestows power in the knowing that to create is not to do so alone, that the act of shaping the unseen is a rite of passage, a form of divine remembering. Here, the artist is not a hobbyist, but a priestess, a seer, a channeler, and a cartographer of the soul's hidden realms. This piece is designed to be read aloud as a personal invocation before any creative work. As you do so, you release particles of this spell's existence as an energy form into both dimensions known and those still calling you to be discovered. So free them, spread them far and wide, become a source of ignition to fuel its creative spark amongst the many, but be prepared to honor what it brings forth. It may be used in ritual, in meditation, or as a vow to the muses that move through you. It is both sword and shield, a reminder and reckoning. It is for the shadow soldiers, defiant and raw. It is for the ones who cannot not create, who carry the sacred ache of vision and long to give it shape. Those who listen to this call know that it overwrites all. So let this spell live in your studio, in your sacred space, in your sketchbook. Read it whenever you need to awaken your power and to know that to wield the magic within, you need to do so with the responsibility to honor that which is called forth. Manifest it, give it safety and a home to dwell. Let the doors open between worlds and let it plunge you deep within. Let the enchanted work begin. So mote it be. For the one who sees too much, this is Invocation of the Artist. I stand at the edge of form and flame, with brush in hand or pen my blade. Whatever medium sings today, I offer form, I offer name. I offer hands to ignite the flame. Let it be known, I do not paint for beauty's sake. I do not write to soothe or fake. I do not create to comfort or lark. I craft from shadow, ash, bark and bone, from realms unseen where I've long roamed. I seek out the hush before the act, not of silence, but breath holding back, before the flood of visions comes clawing through, demanding form, demanding truth. You see, the world is not a world to me. It is composition, shifting endlessly. The I am is not behind these eyes. It is slipping through the in-between, where pigments speak with carnivorous teeth unseen. For I have housed my darkness well. I gave it canvas, I gave it spell. I let it dance on paper and porcelain skin, where it could crack and safely breathe within. I used to bleed it just to live. Now I shape it, to it I gift, sanctuary with intent, where it can be witnessed and not unspent. But still, there is a fear that sometimes seeps in, For darkness is my seductive ancient friend. To pick up pen may lead to be burned again, but to not do so might devour me beyond mend. So what if the gates swing far too wide? What if I bring forth what should not rise? What if I name the thing beneath, and it becomes what others breathe? This is not a play, this is not soft, this is the void in starfire cloth. This is the hum in subatomic ache, where pigments come to learn to break, a palette ground from cosmic dust, from rust and bone and ancient lust. And so I vow to channel true, to be the vessel that it moves through, to listen deep before I call, to rise in ritual or not at all, to honour fire and sculpt the clay, and all the things I shall not name. For I am the eye, I am the hand, I am the right, I am the land, where visions root and shadows have bloomed, a garden grown in sacred gloom. Let no illusion guide my aim, let no fear undo the flame. Let all I craft be wild and wise, witnessed by stars and the watching skies. When I create, I draw it in, only the real see beyond skin. The artist drives, and I obey. The sacred path, the only way. And to this oath, loyal I stay, for this is the Creator's way. With these words, the spell is done. Let the work begin. The offering has begun. So mote it be. Thank you for listening to my poem, and I hope you understand how much it means to me. And now I pass this on to you, to the ones who see too much. The full poem will be available on my website, and I will link to that in the description below. I would love to hear your thoughts on it, and also to be witness to any of your own sacred creations, especially those that speak to the nature of this ritual text. This is the first of many spoken word pieces that I will share with you, and I hope you do so as well. Blessed be.